Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Morning! Hi everyone. So we are in Genshin Impact today. The marathon, I think I want to call it, of doing Thunder has finally subsided for me. We can finally work in the world of Genshin and be a part of whatever is to come from us coming into Inazuma. I do have at least 2 things that I want to do. Ooh, pretty view. I have 2 things I want to do. One would be to, well, it was the daily quest, but I tried doing that off stream and I couldn't figure out how they operate, so not that one. I wanted to do Malvika pulling, and I want to see the teapot quest to know if I actually have a house now, because I haven't been shown that I do.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Inactivity shows no purpose. Funty, funty. Okay, here's this view that I'm talking about. Great timing. Great timing. That's in the land of eternity. Yes. Oh, and the sunset's going away. It was pretty for like 2 seconds. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of text happening. Wait. What's going on with this thing? Let's just scoot this down a bit. Okay. Ow. Sun is gone. Completely. Hi, moon. Okay. I have 1 10 pull for Malvika, Malvuika. Will we get her is the question, but I kind of want to see if I can get a bit more Primogens so that I can get at least 2 pulls for her. Not just doing the 1 pull and then not getting her and being sad. Even though we got right in on 110 pull.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
I don't want to risk it.
Alone and unchanging.
Okay, so let's do the teapot real fast just to see if I have a house. To see. Hi Beefman. Hi Isa. Nice to see you guys. Is it this? No. Domain guide. Oh wait, yes? No. No, none of those. No. No. Go to... is it this one? No. Claim all. Let's see if we get her. Alright, I saw some test runs for her as well. I haven't done those either. I just want to see a teapot called home. Ah! Crisis in Lue Harbors. Claim. Has calmed and his business something. Okay, just go to quest. Navigate. Oh, that has a teapot. That has a little teapot as your location, as like a get. So I want to see if I actually have one. I can see what happened with that lady in the quest 2, was it? When she made us go inside in chapter 2, when she made us go inside her teapot, and then we were in this massive world of unknowns. It is the same lady we gotta talk to too. Oh my god, I get a house, I get a new land. Great time for Nisa. Where are you? Upstairs. Let's try a better route. Not one that I have to climb. Sorry, lady. Oh, the nighttime looks great, and then her hair and outfit just blends in so well with that. Okay. Let's see.
Ah, children, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Lea Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Only did as I should.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
What's subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. that is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
Okay, what's missing?
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And what are you asking for?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Who's this child?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yen Fei, I believe you've already heard of the Traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
A shame.
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yenfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yenfei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an Adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess, kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Okay.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Krustle. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
We'll come with you.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
There's a lot of world quests over here.
Hello, Mr. Krustle. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhiqiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Ms. Zhiqiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Can we get her? Is she a playable character? Or is she... No.
I should open a store here. Why do they have to give me that transfer?
No, we can't go in here. Oh, thanks for the follow. Where am I going? That woman is not her. She's playable. Okay. Oops. No. Am I being a ding dong right now? Why can't I see this person? Aha. Okay. How do I get up there? Let's try here. No. I should be able to climb it. Why is this so difficult? Wah. Okay, climb up this thing and then cross the bridge.
Bang! Finally, that
There we go.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Excuse me.
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help
Hi,
you with?
Nicole.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
Oh, thank you.
Hairpins. I can't lend them to you right now.
How are you? How's everyone
I've
today?
lost them. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why do you need them in the first place?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me, but now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Maybe because this was part of where we said we can help?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Monsieur Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Juqiao somehow.
What would be a little unfair? No, that would be a little unfair.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Juqiao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please. Please, Don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money, though.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Like, of course she loses the hairpins.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Nickel, you're confusing me. You said you gotta go, and then you said hello right back, so I'm not sure what you're asking anymore.
Smooth to the touch, finest quality jade.
Too many to count, but not anybody of recent.
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossell's.
Not that way, this way. I don't see them. Are they under me then? Who knew that this was going to be an actual long quest? Yeah, they gotta be underneath me. Almost fell.
My friend, what can I get you?
So they're not underneath me. Okay, how do I get back up? Because I didn't see the little indicator that they were there. Oh boy. Can't climb from here. There we go. Okay. Same guy. I got lost.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
My friend, what can I get you?
Are we close? Kind of. I'm trying to see if we can get through this without it being such a long thing, even though I should be in the moment with this, but I do want to get to Inazuma.
I just like to make people smile.
Miss Yenfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
I haven't gained any primal gems from talking to these people. I know I have only 10 pulls, so we're doing this quest and then we'll see how long it's going to take for me to get another 8.
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
Why am I checking the history in the Primo Gems? I know how many I have, and I know how far I am. I just want to finish this quest first.
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossell's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
I'm 19 pity from my
Absolutely
last
not.
5-star.
If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything?
Right.
Paimon can't even keep track.
If I had one Mora for every time I hear the word contract.
It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geo-energy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? Ah, I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Ooh.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh, it's you, Miss Yenfei. Is something the matter? Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnine merchant named Crossel, you say?
Hello.
I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings. Yes, it's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything?
No
So they really
traces.
are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
Jack, are you actually asking that question, or I thought you would know that answer?
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Why couldn't they tell them apart?
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
Alright, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did!
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it! Sinxi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated.
Hi, JD.
How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
Is this how Adepti becomes so adept at everything?
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again, with that casual tone.
JD,
Well,
we're
that's that
getting
then.
to...
Let's go look for Sinxi.
I'm looking for my teapot. This is the quest to get it. The teapot is like the house in Genshin. It took me this long to find it, and I still have more to go. And then we'll go to Inazuma. We were technically there, but I came out to come here. And I'm questioning if I did the right thing. Because this is taking its time. I don't know if I'm...
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Krosel. Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Krosel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Hi, Sam. Must be the nature of legal consultation. Whatever. I'm getting the teapot. Do you have your teapot yet in Genshin? I'm believing this is the quest that I can acquire it with. I just need the time to get through this, and then we'll do some pulling. I got a 50% chat. I understand the pity. I'm not really caring about like what is the stats of getting a pull. I just want to make sure I have enough primos and then see if I get it. Like, it's getting too technical for me to see where I am and the history and all that. Let me just finish this quest and then we'll pull for the banner, please.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need.
But I
We
still need
just need to
primos
make one
anyway,
last
so
Let's
I'm
go
not
to
worried.
Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Baiju?
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Jewelry's out of stock.
Got me running all over. You do have it, okay. See, I'm catching up. Slowly, but I'm getting there. Did you start decorating? Is there a shop? I think there's a shop. I don't know.
Please, show me your
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains, and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality and their illness will only ever get worse.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
You got a Kui when you pulled. Am I supposed to say sorry? Because I do want her. I mean, Chi-Chi. I do want her. It's not... I'm not going to feel mad. I'll only feel mad once I start pulling for her multiple times when I want someone else. Sam, you stopped after you stopped playing? Oh boy.
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
You lost to Kachang. See, Kachang is my favorite. I like her. I would like to get all the characters at least once. I'm not really on the... Like, I need to get everybody. No, I'm not like, I need to get everybody's constellations, but I do want everyone at least in my inventory. And now you're out of primals, right?
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Evidence from the Jade Mystery.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing.
Okay,
Show him,
here's
Traveler.
evidence from the jewelry.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps
What?
the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
Is she not a lawyer? Why is he able to defend himself like this?
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Sell it?
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
We're gonna bring him to court of the Fatoni or Manistep, the nation of freedom for the people. Oh, he had a good run, but...
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation, too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why did you charge her such an enormous price?
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
It's in your
Crystal
contract.
looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite!
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Jichao.
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But Alright then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
She's so nice.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between...
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Alright. Yeah. There was a twist and turn around, but yeah.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents.
Right.
Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Can't say I even met an Adeptus like you before.
An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans.
Yes.
The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
I guess.
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
True. I think there's more than just reasons involved. Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Yeah, I don't want her. I wouldn't want her to be in my party. I would have her just to have her, but I wouldn't use her. I feel like as legal counselor that she claims to be, she still has growth to do. But if I get her, I get her. Is my understanding with this one. Yeah. I don't know what she could do physically as in battles.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
We were, thanks to Yafine, however you say her name.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
Okay, Jack.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
A true unique Adeptus.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Granny?
All right then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
How long does it take?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment. There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now.
Yay!
Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny!
Wait a minute, Granny! How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Ow! Be in my inventory. I have furniture now? Okay, can I go to Inazuma first and then we can get inside? Oh, and she's over here too. Oh, there's someone there as well. Okay, too many people. Port like right here. Hi, Dinah. Dina. Not sure how to pronounce your name yet. Okay, B. Gadget. It's a gadget. Okay, place. Wait, okay, so it comes with me anywhere? How do I pick it up? Well, at least we're right here by a waypoint, and it's not a bad view, right? Like right there? Okay, enter. Select a realm layout. Okay, so a floating... No. Emerald Peaks. Interesting. Or a cool isle. Obtained by reaching level 40. Oh, pretty. Obtain nature's true fruit to unlock. Purchased from Rich's realm. And then two other one. Under the sea one? And another floating one. Press F. I'm not pressing F just yet. I want... I don't know. I'm between these two. Can I see? Okay, there's a C button. You have only one option. Can I look at this? Okay, then maybe we're not going to do this one. Do I want the beach? We're always on the beach. I don't like that you're saying I only have one option. This is looking better though. Because I don't want to be in Rock Mountains and I don't want to be on the beach. Like these are the two main places that we're always at. At least if I'm in the sky, that's like, and it has the autumn vibe. It's giving more like where we were with the Jade Palace. If was it the Jade Palace before it got thrown on that giant sea monster? I think I might go with this one. An island cluster suspended in mid-air. Features of any Adepti realm. A cloudy, piercing mountain peak? No. And then these ones I can't obtain. This is giving lily pad. Is this really me? Under the water. Okay, this I'm gonna look it up. Because if you're saying that I only have one option, then I'm not choosing at all. So, Genshin Impact. Can you change teapot choice? Yes, in Genshin Impact, you can change the realm layout of your Serenity Pot. After unlocking the ability to switch realms, you can access different environments within the teapot. You can switch between these layouts by talking to Tibby, the realm's caretaker. Selecting the switch realm layout, each realm layout retains its individual furniture placement and companion placement. So switching does not reset your previous design. So, you're scaring me saying I can only choose one. No. Okay, so I think, what was this one? An island cluster surrounded by water. One wonders how many cups of tea can be brewed from the vast ocean. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Select. Do you wish to set the layout in the floating Abdu? Sure.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's! There's even a great big house in the middle, too! Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Get chiseling, Paimon. You can carve us a whole house from this rock? No. Go dig a burrow to live in for now, I guess?
Hey! There's a perfectly good house right over
Right,
there!
exactly.
Why does Paimon have to live in a hole in the ground? Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Okay, I actually like this. I was gonna say no to this, but I like this. This is like calming. Oh, this is cute. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to this little ducky. Or penguin. Right?
Well,
Bird.
it seems that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me... hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again? Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
You certainly look the part. What do you mean?
So you're the little helper Madame Ping mentioned?
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over,
But at least this way, you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
So what's the teapot spirit exactly?
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this,
Don't call
they
her that.
generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please. Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look. Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot. Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we? I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely. A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be? I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since. Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
After using and summoning your Serenity pot, travelers can interact with it and enter the adobe within. Travelers can also use and summon the teapot while they're within its confines. Interacting with the pot in its state will allow the travelers to leave it. Okay, so I have to get it again and place it to get out? Travelers can also directly open the map interface and fast travel to any of the teleport waypoints to immediately leave the pot. Okay. So it says they can use and summon the pot while they're within it and interact with the pot in its state. Okay.
Constant over the centuries, but
Talk
human
to the
life is like the
spirit.
dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Talk to the spirit inside the pot to learn about managing all manners. You can create all kinds of items from the creation screen. Materials used to create items can be gathered all over the world. After obtaining the furnishings, use the place function to put it in position. Place furniture to increase the energy rank of your teapot. As your adeptal energy rank increases, realm currency will accumulate at a faster rate. Spend realm currency in the realm depot to purchase various items. Okay, so I need to place something immediately then, so that I can start gaining right? It says place furnishing inside increases, yeah.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Once in a while, the pot traveling salesman will visit, and there is a chance that he will bring some rare treasures with him. Oh, like the traveling merchant in Minecraft. Okay. If you acquire the blueprint for a furnishing set, you can place the furnishings by batch, like a whole table, yeah. And then you can still make adjustments to individual furnitures once the batch is placed. Okay. Okay, cool.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Can I go inside? What does my house look like? Okay. Oh, oh. Thank you. Whoa! Oh, okay. Oh, snap, I can see the house. Wait, map. Okay, I think I entered from here. Is there an upstairs? Or is it just those staircases? Right, no furniture, which is fine. Okay, it's just a balcony, and there are doors? Yay! Yay, this serves purpose, because in Palia it does not. There are no rooms upstairs, you just have staircases. Which makes no sense. Like, where's the floor? Alright. Oh, yay. Am I gonna get into this? I don't know. That will be something to determine. Alright, but yay, I have my house finally. It only took me a year. It's almost August, yeah. I don't want to decorate right now, though. Is this gonna stop me from falling, or like what's going on? Can I like get to those other things, or are they just scenery? Well, we'll get to that. Oh, interesting. Like, this is my home. Wait, are those connected? What's that? Too many things. I remember this from when we were over. When we were in the other teapot and they had these things, we had to turn the dial. Can I walk on that? Okay. Just making sure. I know it's telling me to talk to the bird, but I want to see what's up here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, why is my vision failing? Don't! Paimon! You pushed me off! That wasn't me! How rude. Okay, at least I landed back where I last stand. Jeez. Rude. Now what's this? I'm scared to touch this. It's a ghost of what it is. Okay. I did not go back. She forced me to go back and then I'm not on ground. I'm on the sky bridge. The heck? Okay, wait. So you wanted me to touch this hand thing. Special notice. Traveler, please ensure that you follow the terms and... What? What? The terms and services while using the Serenity Pot to create a healthy gaming environment. Please read so that you're not instigate or take part in the creation of content that discriminates against the race, genders, or what is happening, really? For religion, the bullying, insults. We have a strict for you using this game. Please do follow the rules. At the same time, you're welcome to use the report function. Why is this here? Why is this here? Wouldn't this notice be at the beginning of you playing Genshin to start with? Why is it showing when I get a teapot, which was, again, a year in the making of me getting to this point? Are you telling me that people would use furniture to be racist, sexist, and all that jazz? Are you serious? Building. What is this? Ooh. Okay. What can I see? I can't see. Okay. So it just adds on to the house? Well, then I guess I have to. Can I change the color of the roof? Rotate. I guess I'm placing it here? Well, I can't zoom in. Okay. Did I like it from this direction? No. Okay, so I guess I'm just placing this. That was all part of her plan. She wants to get rid of you. Paimon. How about we explore the area later? It shows when you're also in the mister. You forget it exists. Move it. How do you move it? Oh, you can move it. Oh, I can move it. Okay, where's the front of the house? Okay, rotate. I think I want to just put it over on this side of the house because we come from that side. So like this could be like an extension. Why is it not straight? Did I do that? Okay, there we go. I don't know where I want to place this. Okay, since this is the back of the house, I'd rather put this here. I know we can move this later, so that's a good thing, but I just want to have it not look like it's not supposed to be there, even though that's exactly what's happening. Okay, I think I'm good. Confirm. Main building. That's what we currently have. Thank you. I just want to know if I can paint it. And then unable to switch areas for now because I don't have them. Okay. Save changes. Thank you. Now what did I just do? What is that? Forge? So I don't have to go to that man anymore? I can just come to my own house? Good job. Thank you. Extend the house now, you can't. You think there's no painting. Why does it have a bad roof? That's my only complaint. But I like that it's right here. Okay. You can't let me be a girl for 2 seconds and play around with my house? Jeez. Okay. And then all the instructions. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we had mail? I haven't done any of this stuff. Okay. An achievement? What's it? This one? Okay. And then someone's birthday. Do I have him? Yu Tao? Thank you. And a new recipe? 3. Oh no. I just finished recipes. Well, okay, good. I finished all the recipes that I could finish, so now these are 3 new ones. Thank you for your love for Trivet Specials cuisines. Here are new recipes for you. We hope that your future trips will be accommodated by good food and good friends. Oh, thank you. I would love to have a kitchen here. Like, this could be finally my home base. I can come here and like check all of my stuff, get a little study, and pretend, okay, what are we doing today? Okay, talk to the so-and-so. You're not going to ask me for help with something again, are you? Or what's up? I asked you to come here so I can give you a little gift. I do not know if I told you before, but these bodies are private spaces created by the Adepti for themselves. Most Adepti will use certain methods to seal their adobes away from the rest of the world to ensure that its purity, and avoid being disturbed. Oh, hello. Hi, I didn't see your message on TikTok. Oh, hi, Soldier Boy. Salute Boy. Why did I say Soldier Boy? What game? Genshin. It's giving Kung Fu Panda. Well, this is my new house. It's not Kung Fu Panda. It's the bird that's giving that vibe, but it's not. I finally got a new house. We're in Genshin Impact. Okay. Afterwards, Adepti would create the realm dispatch for those who wish to invite to their adobe. This realm dispatch bears signatures of their adeptal energy and that of the adeptus themselves. As such, anyone who has this dispatch can enter and exit freely. Before this adobe was in an incomplete state, those whom you invite into it would only have been able to exit or enter together with you, rather than retain for long periods of time. Is there a character like Poe? No. These are all people. We're only seeing this bird creature for the first, well, for me, for the first time. You only get animal spirits when you're talking to Adepti, is what they're called. But now we'll take this realm patch that I've created with you and hold it in your hand tightly. Okay, what should I do next? Don't worry, you need only to hold it and it will draw for you the energy out and into it. And yes, you heard Peng mention that you have made a friend in a great many places, such as, I suspect, that were we to distribute one to each one of them, we would be here making the dispatch for a long time. As such, I have made some modifications for this dispatch. All you need to do is tap the palm of your hand and you'll like to invite lightly with the dispatch and your energy signature will remain on it, allowing them to enter and leave as they please. Okay. But why do you have it put in so weirdly? Well, here is the dispatch for go forth and invite whoever you wish. It seems that this place shall become lively quite soon. And another recipe. Thank you. There's a dispatch. Why am I on? No, I'm not waiting for people. I don't want to be in co-op mode. I don't think I'm in it, but it looks like I am. Place furnishing, please wait. What's this? Ooh. Check the placement screen and save your furniture. I did that. I got a tree and a flower pot. I obtained 30 pieces of wood. So I guess I got the trees. 3 types of wood.
Alone and unchanging.
And I entered my mansion. Nice. Disclaimer. Okay. Please ensure that you follow the terms. Yes. Okay. Don't know what that is. And then 2B. Switch room layouts that you've unlocked. Create furnishing. Okay. And a little flower in the exit. Yes, this is another gacha like Nikki that we saw the other day. It's the same thing. We're actually going to be doing some pulling, but I need to get some more resources before I can do that. No, I don't want any codes. I just wanted to like just check out everything first. Okay, we're not doing that again. And yeah, okay. I know where I am. Now, how do I get out? You said I can use the map? Floating aisle. Right, that's new. But then I can go here. Okay, I get it. This helps me switch. Okay, perfect. My one question is the teapot in the same place that it was when I got it? Or is it now just forever with me? No. Is it Z? No. Do you hold on to Z? Shouldn't it be in this position? Backpack? Okay, so you just place it. Okay. You don't hold it in your hand. Got it. Okay. Okay, we got the pot. Oh, and this is all the stuff that I have. I have a bridge. Or is that a staircase? It's a staircase. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. That was a lot, but we got all the information. I have a house now. Yay! Go somewhere and not fall, please. Okay, okay, okay. You can, when you go to the teapot, you automatically go into the co-op mode. Oh, okay. Dummy, stop it. Okay, we're finally here. All the aversion is done. We can get started on actually being in Inazuma and seeing where I can get some primos so that we can pull for Malvika. Malvika, however you say her name. I believe that's the one, right?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Yeah, up the stairs. Okay. We're here.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That's still quite expensive.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
Wait, I'm literally living in the Jade Palace. I mean, like, she is in the sky, the house. Do I have a peach tree? I would love a peach tree. Peaches and bananas are my favorite fruits. Oh no, I think peach is the scent that I like, or is that jasmine? I don't know, I'm all over the place. So how are you? How is life? How are you? Late for me, I just got homework to do. And I'm ignoring it right now. I think it's about more than the Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Does anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Well, say hi to Kitty for me. Salute, boy. Can't you get milk from the regular pharmacy? Like in Mondstadt? Like from the shop where you get all your ingredients from? How would an Outlander even get to meat?
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
That may well be.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Very nearly.
Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No, what's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Can't you discuss this with the commission?
We've tried communicating with the commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
Even games are struggling financially.
I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
Try our best to negotiate, or the vendor doesn't sound like a fishy character. Person.
But Karisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association, and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
I am in school. Yep. That's how I'm able to stream with you guys. I'm online school, so I don't have to worry too much about going places. And I can take my time.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Business. Studying business. Yes, we're new.
So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Kurisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Time to get... let's go talk to Toma.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Thanks. Business is... it's very broad. It's just finding your niche.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Warner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
It seemed like a Mondstatter to me. At least I didn't get the impression of that he was a local.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer!
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
He's still rude, though. Wait, where am I going? Oh my god, Anissa. Where am I going?
I need to think about it.
What's this? Food. Okay, thanks.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
It was the win? No. Time on your hands? Some would call that a form of freedom.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
The dandelion wine would sure be nice on a day like this, or a Barrett's serenade would be perfect right now. I think he needs the wine.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Hi. Hello. Dandelion wine. Give them the dandelion seeds. Toma is also from Mondstadt. Shogun casually walking while the people suffer. Well, I didn't make the rules on when I got her. I just pulled.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there.
You need
The
help?
scent of Mondstadt.
From who?
Oh, how it takes me back.
Okay. What's up? Well, going live doesn't matter on your follow count. You just need to give it a day. You need to like apply for it. So click the live button on YouTube and then wait the day or however many hours, and then you can go live the next day. If you want to go on YouTube, on Twitch, you just need to make an account. May the Animal Archine protect you.
Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
No. Cheap toast, chopped veal, or grilled tigerfish. Get it while it's hot. That one.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
I'm on the US server. The American server? Whichever one it is. May the flames of Fatui spread to all.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
So this guy was just pissed off because he's homesick?
Liyue.
Okay, what's from Liyue? How about one of these?
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people out there sympathize with the position you're in.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
The International Trade Association will protect you. Come get a drink with your friends. First one.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
So much talking. I'm not getting primos from any of this. Is this a cooking thing? It is. Do I want to see what I got? I do. I'm scared to open it, but here goes nothing. First one. Learn. It was meat lovers. I'm missing coffee. Where do you get coffee? I'm not in these two places. Okay, next. I can do this real quick. 15, go. And then the last one. Oh. In the wild? Peaches! Yeah. Okay. Well, good. So I know everything. Ooh, good. To get apples and these fruits is good. So I always pick them up if I see them. I can focus on getting these because I always miss them because apples are more exclusive than these ones, but I'll remember to just pick these up as I walk. It'll make it easier for situations like this. Okay, good. I cooked. Wait, a food vendor? Do you have? What do you have in store? You have to wake up early and go home later? My husband is never in a good mood. What? You must be very good at cooking. I'm confident in my abilities. You've cooked fresh batches. Special seasoning for you. Yeah, but you didn't give me anything. Okay, she gave me a food dish. So that's probably just like a food dish merchant, not ingredient merchant. Okay.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Run away.
Too close! It's too close! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Sorry.
Huh? Where'd he go?
What?
He was right there a moment ago! Seems he disappeared in a blink of an
Oh
eye!
my god.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Well, I tried.
If only we made less noise!
How boring.
He's It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Customers. Which one should I choose?
I'm not used to it at all. Sorry. I need to think about it.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to
We just spoke with her.
patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work. Should I close early? Which one should I choose? It's not like I'll get any.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
I gotta go through that again?
If only we made less noise.
Hi, Ashley. I'm not doing well with this little annoyance right now. I don't know if you can hear me.
It's
after him.
Oh, because everyone's on commercial. They're back now. I don't understand like the distance thing with the eye because I'm literally right next to him and he's not yelling, but then he does.
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work. Which one should I choose?
Now, who else is behind on payments?
Should I close early?
Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Really? That was it? Okay.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Ashley, do you play Genshin too? Did it pique your interest that I was playing? So let me check her out.
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
I do play The Sims, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
Oh, should I say thanks for the follow?
I need a little more time before
I didn't
I'm
get
ready
to
to
say
face
that.
the head of the
Whoever
association.
followed me.
I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Yeah, I have plans to do another Sims stream. I I've had to keep pushing it back because my storyline that I try to incorporate all the games that I play have not been letting me, like, there's been so many updates, and I'm like, dang, I gotta do the updates before I can get into Sims and incorporate it into the flow of my streams. But yes, I do play The Sims. Where am I going? Robert. Tell the international traders. Oh, this building? Yeah.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making a mockery of the rules here.
Hmm? And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
What is PFP?
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this, hmm?
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
No thank you, Ashley.
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
This head doesn't have any weight with these people.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young
A fan?
lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma, what was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the commission.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So where did the fixer thing come from?
You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery, but the main thing was I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt Decree...
I never offered to help.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
I have one goal here, to meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
There's one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
This must be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Finally, we got primos. Nowhere near enough for another one. And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming, so maybe we should just pull with the one pull and see what happens? Yeah. If we don't get her, we don't get her. I didn't get her the last time, and I'm not pulling for Emily. Not this time. I would if I had her already. Okay, ready? Wait. 2. Okay. 4. Still. Okay. And pull. Okay. Yay. Okay, so I think she's at level 3 now. Two. Okay. Okay. What did we do? Her AoE damage has increased. Okay, good. Nothing too crazy. Alright, go to this man. And we'll go until I stop, basically. Because I'm not going to get enough pulls now.
Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
If the commission has heard of us...
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Honor to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. 2 travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
You're too kind.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Time to run some errands again?
Excellent. Well then. You must know the Qingxin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
What?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
They don't stay fresh after they're picked. Or I think you might be a couple orders off.
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I'll consider it.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Who is that girl? What's going on? Are you telling me there's on top? Yep. I saw on the map there was a twinkle light. Yep. Okay. Leave the office.
Halt, you two!
Just as I suspected.
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see!
Dear Traveler.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night? But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
Okay, dear Traveler, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty meaning by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown traveler, after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths has crossed. Therefore, I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet with me tonight under the glow of the resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about retraining and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. We shared a glance.
Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
The girl that said yes to accept the task from the old man. So meet her. But where? Meet her at the appointed time. Okay, so just put the time to 18.
Enough for Crow.
Fascinating. Let's go.
Oh, this is where we were? Past them? Okay. Oh, she is here?
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
Pleasure is mine.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Huh?
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Seems like a reasonable deal.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
An arrogant-sounding woman?
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Hi, Jenny. That was not actually what I wanted to do, but oh well.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
You dare question my ability?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Do I want to do this now? Transport the balloon? What's this?
Cannot pass without a permit.
Collect all 10 pieces. Okay, that is the dispatch that we got, and if I need to collect 10 pieces, I'll just leave that as a new item in there. I'm not going to touch it. Wine o'clock indoor set. Oh, for the house. And this is a lantern fragment. Okay. I wanna see how the decorating is with these items. I always struggle with decorating because like they just give me random pieces and they're not a part of a set, so I don't know what it's actually supposed to look like or how I can make it look better. I do want to look at that. New foods. More of these. Bunch of those. I think I want to leave it here. But it looks like we're finally going to see some action the next time that I would stream. If I leave and move away from this, is this still going to be above my head? Yeah, need to go to the border and escort the plans. Yeah, I don't want to do that now. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know the next time I'll be playing Genshin, to be honest with you. But the next time we do, we'll escort those plans and see what's next for this land. And I will see you next time in which game? I don't know. You'll see then. Bye.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.